welcome back to the Dota 2 Canada Cup Season 5. It is the tiebreakers. We're here with compLexity Gaming versus Not Today, and it's all on the line here for compLexity. They've got to win this or they're done. We'll see how it turns out here as we move into the draft. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on twitch.tv/Dota 2 Canada Cup. As always, my name is Mott. I'm being joined by nobody today because everybody seems to be busy, despite the fact that I just came back from the LAN. I'll be casting the game for you. What a game it'll be. We'll get underway here shortly as the draft is now continuing onward. I do apologize for the delay. I needed some time in between games. I was nice enough to be granted that, and we're ready to go. compLexity Gaming versus Not Today. Again, Not Today. This is their first of the three tiebreakers. Well, first of their two tiebreakers, I should say. And compLexity. They just got off to a loss, unfortunately, to EHUG. That's a very, very, very devastating loss. If they are to lose this game, then that is it. They are out of the tiebreakers. I'm not sure if we still play that third tiebreaker between EHUG and Not Today. I don't know if we really need to. I suppose we kind of do because we need to determine seeding spots and who goes to which quarterfinal. But maybe teams can agree on something past that. You know, not playing that third game, which essentially is not meaningless, but it depends on whether you want to play against Leviathan or Summer's Rift. So I guess it is very important. This is Group C, obviously, so we're still pretty far off. We have this game, presumably the next game, before we really find out who is going to be moving on. And I would like to have somebody joining me, but that's just not the case today. So, waiting for the next couple of picks here as well. The Disruptor, the Juggernaut was picked up for compLexity. Axe Disruptor on Not Today's side. And, yeah, I mean, standard stuff so far. I don't really know what else to say about it. It looks as if, though... I mean, and the important thing to remember about this is that if every team goes 1-1, we will not continue to play tiebreakers. We will have time rating determine who is going to be going on and who is going to be stopped. So, time rating is very important. It should be noted, EHUG beat compLexity in about 48, 49 minutes. I don't know what the exact time was there, so that's a decent chunk of time taken up. You could maybe expect that with the heroes in this squad for Not Today. Just maybe unless they go for some ridiculous last pick that'll take a long time to farm up and then maybe just take it late game. I think that compLexity are looking to end this game early. And if that's the case, then it comes down to Not Today winning the last game.
Reserve time.
But again, if compLexity lose this game, then it really is just, Not Today and EHUG moving on. And do we go for that third game? Do we play that third game? Or do we move into, just whatever time? Maybe they'll use time rating to determine the top seed, which might be a better idea. I mean, I guess if you have a head-to-head, it might be, I don't know. It's fine either way. I'm not going to think about it too much. I don't want to overthink it. So, as I said earlier, compLexity Gaming going down. They had a very solid start. Swindlebell's Templar Assassin was incredibly farmed. Beef told me earlier, Beef being their manager, that 4 of the 5 of them are in the compLexity house currently boot camping for whatever tournaments they're getting ready for. Phoenix is going to get grabbed here for compLexity. And Not Today are going to grab something as well. Phoenix is an interesting choice. I kind of I didn't like this hero a couple days ago, and then I saw it just do work at Starlight, I think it was. Icarus Dive and Flame Spirit together do so much damage. And Supernova is tough to deal with if you don't have the right clickers on your team. So I thought, this hero wasn't going to be great. I thought this hero was maybe overused, overpicked,
5 seconds
and overrated, but shows what I know.
Dire team ban.
Bane is going to be grabbed here for Not Today as their 4th pick, which is certainly interesting. It's something to control the Juggernaut, I suppose, as well as the Storm Spirit, really. Either of those heroes, if you want to bring them down, Bane is one hero to do it, a highly underrated hero. Bane Disruptor support duo is not the most common. I really don't expect to. It's weird actually when you think about it, but they have a lot of nuke damage. That's a dangerous lane to be a part of. You think about like Axe Disruptor Bane, in like an aggressive trialing situation, and you're like, well, how do I survive against that? Like, I'm just gonna die. Luckily, Juggernaut has Blade Fury, so unless he gets called, I don't really see him going down. If that is going to be an aggro trialing, which I don't think it will be. I don't even think it's going to be an aggro dual lane. I think they're going to have Axe off lane, and they're going to use Bane, Disruptor, plus another hero. It just depends on what they want in the safe lane. But when the chips are down for complexity, they love getting Ziz the Juggernaut. That's like his hero. They love to pick that up for him, and deservedly so. He's very good on that hero. There was a period of time, a couple of weeks ago when he first started playing for complexity, or months or whatever you want to say, where I only saw him play Juggernaut, and I was like, okay. I mean, if it's working out for you, then go for it. But it was very interesting. And then he started playing other heroes, and he had some success mixed there.
Dire team pick.
But Juggernaut seems to be the standby hero for him. So complexity with their last pick coming out. 39 seconds left in reserve time. Not much else to be seen here.
10 seconds remaining.
What do they go for? So they have offlaner. They need another support. Lion is available.
Remaining.
I'm surprised they don't grab it, but Lion, hey, maybe Rubik is better in this situation. Stealing Fiend's Grip is very easy. Stopping Fiend's Grip is very easy. Stealing anything from Disruptor is pretty great. Stealing anything from Brew, sort of his... I guess even Drunken Haze is not bad. I think that, honestly, you could go for anything here if you really wanted to. I don't know what they're going to pick, though. I feel like Rubik's really good because Ancient Apparition Rubik's a very good combo, but Complexity, it depends on if they play the hero or not. I personally like Rubik a lot. I think it's a good hero in this situation. Stop the immediate initiation from an axe with a telekinesis that is timed well.
Sand King.
Sand King works well, but
Radiant team
the thing about Sand King is that it's kind of greedy. Sven is the last pickup coming out from Not Today. Warcry against Juggernaut. This has been something that has been experimented with a little bit, and personally, I think it's pretty good, but some other teams seem to disagree. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try this again while we've got a second. There's been some issues I've had with the in-game overlay. Hope to God it works now. It's just, you see that? It doesn't really look great. Look at that thing. And even if I do this, and just eye drop tool, boom, it still is just... So you see that up there? The logo is gone. Remove. Hold on. I have another one that I can grab, though. Just give me a moment here. So it is going to be, again, this is Season 5 of the Dota 2 Canada Cup. These are the tiebreakers. Very important matches, obviously. Not much else to say about that, really. I mean, if Complexity lose this game, they're out. They know how important this game is for them. So it's going to come down to them winning the laning phase. Obviously, Sven is a tough cookie to crack in this situation, but we'll see what they can do. All right, I found a static one. Excellent. That's beautiful. Oh, God. I thank you so much, Joker. You are the best. That makes my life so much easier. Oh, boy, does that make my life easier. Thank you. Shout-outs to the admins for Dota 2 Canada Cup. They are always on point. Boom. Look at that. It's glorious. Oh, God, is that amazing. I promised that I was going to get the 60 FPS going on in the this game, but I forgot to reset the stream, so that's on me. Sorry, everybody. Next time, it'll be better. Good stuff. I don't know why it does that. Vanna's going to go for top rune. He's looking for it, not finding it yet.
The battle begins.
They're going to try to go back in. Burrow Strike, they'll get the battery, but there's the call onto 2. But here comes Swindle. Blade Fury, Vanna's in trouble. The right click should get this kill. Remnant to get some vision on the high ground, and Z-Freak will pick it up in the off lane as the Phoenix. That's a big kill coming through. That definitely shouldn't have happened. And they also get the bounty rune top as well, but Not Today do get to smash the bounty rune bottom for his safe lane Brewmaster. So dual lane? I don't know what's happening here. Mid Sven for Van? Really? This is not something you see every day. His base damage is okay. His animation is, there's a little bit of wind up. I think he should be fine though in CSing, but look at this rotation on his Swindle. He's in trouble. Nightmare's gonna go. I'll do some damage there. Stormhammer's going to come out. Call goes through as well. There's the Stormhammer. Swindle almost lives. He almost lives.
The storms answer to
That wasn't the best initiation from Not Today. They called and they thought that the Nightmare would be canceled. They should have Stormhammered and then called. I think would have been the best idea, but... Alright, so First Blood was given up, but at least Not Today do get back on the board there. And Van mid lane Sven, that's such an odd hero for me. Well, we've got a second for Not Today. Ifrit is going to be on your Axe in the off lane, usually the mid player. Van playing the Sven mid. Misko is going to be on the Bane down bottom. We have Stinger as well up on the Disruptor, and that's going to leave Smash. Has to be Pastor on the Brewmaster. And compLexity, Z-Freak's going to be playing the Phoenix. Middle lane is going to be Swindle Melons. Top lane, it is going to be Zizu on the Ancient Apparition. We'll have Fly playing the Sand King, and that is going to leave Ziz on the Juggernaut. Flame Spirit's coming out, so... I kind of expect Ifrit to have a much better time than Z-Freak down here in the bottom lane, but already he's level 2. He got that First Blood. He's able to get Tranquils, so maybe not as poorly a time as I thought originally. Stormhammer goes on to Swindle. He'll take a couple of right clicks, but Van's now out of mana. The right click isn't really doing much from Swindle despite having level 2 overcharge, or overload, because Van is just, he's pretty tanky. He's got a lot of health. And then, of course, Warcraft, he wants it. Van. Okay, he just kind of stood there, taking creep aggro, but I guess he didn't want to go under the tower. Smokes up. Van has a haste rune. They're going to try to find another kill on Swindle Melons. That top rune spot is not warded for compLexity, and Swindle's probably going to go down again. Nightmare comes in, and they're going to throw Van. He doesn't have enough mana. TP coming in. There's going to be the call. Perfectly timed. Burst Strike comes through as well. They need that Stormhammer. They need it now. They will. They'll get the kill, but can they get out? Warcry gets popped as well, and looks like they will make it away. The Flame Spirit, the Icarus dive. He misses on the Flame Spirit. No, he gets it off, and Ifrit in trouble. Ifrit's going to call on to Fly, but he's got no help. But look at the counter helix procs. He will go down in the end. Still, Swindle getting shut down, and Van now gets up his bottle charge. These rotations have been sexy from Not Today. They are hitting him, and they're hitting him strong. And Smash, all the meanwhile, is just free-farming bottom lane. 20 last hits. Ziz, you could say the same thing about him up at the top lane, though. That is the trade-off. He's doing pretty well for himself.
Under attack.
Even with the Quelling Blade, too. Misko. He's transferred into the off lane. They've given the jungler the axe. Ifrit's going to be here for a while. I think he's got a ring of regen. No. Boots and Bottle flying out. Bottle is going to be Van's. Boots as well are Van's. I think Van Bottle crowed. So Swindle does have the edge in last hits, but that doesn't really matter. Van's still getting those 2 kills, actually. He got the last one of both of those. So, I mean, in terms of farm, it's about even. In fact, actually, it's only the Bottle that's coming out for Swindle right now. So Van is definitely at an advantage. And there's going to be an illusion rune. Will they go mid with this? No, they decide not to. So battery rune bottom for the Swindle Melons.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Smash will continue to just CS down here. We are 4.5 minutes in. There's been some action. Not much. Some. Albeit it's been good action. Van continues onward. Has that Invis rune at the ready. He's now starting to get room to CS. Ziz is going to get up to his phase boots as well in the top lane. Stinger has 0 items. That's, I mean, I know you're riding a Raptor and everything, man. I guess it's an electric heal at this point, but... Or Blitzy, this Storm Run or whatever. But still. Z-Freak's going to go Midas, unsurprisingly. Top lane is going to get pressured by Ziz. Mask Mattis will probably be his next item. Misko's getting a lot of levels, so they're prioritizing the Bane's levels rather than, of course, the support Disruptor. This ward here is so good. I love this ward. This ward has been placed here by numerous teams, and I think it's such a good ward, too. Right. Ziz has no Omni Slash. He's about to hit level 6, and after this range group, he's going to have it, actually. There it is. And Misko is not expecting the level 6. Ziz just pops up the ultimate easily and says, I'll see you later, man. That was not the play from this go. Stormhammer onto Swindlemelons. Doesn't really do anything.
Good for my town.
So there's like this early to mid game kind of lineup oriented for Not Today with Smash, who's going to have a Blink Dagger in about 50 gold. And Van, who is a Sven that probably... What is he buying? Treads? Okay, so he is going to go for a more carry-oriented build, at least earlier on. He also wants to farm a bit, too, because he has 2 points of the Great Cleave. He doesn't max out the Stormhammer, which does a lot of damage when maxed. So that is kind of surprising, I suppose. It's not something you expect to see every day. The mid Sven alone is just something that kind of blows my mind. That courier was, yeah, that was sketchy. What about Axe? Ifrit, what are you doing, man? 700 gold for him. He's got the hurt animation going on, but he's at like full health. Axe, pull it together, man. Ugh. Oh no, he's good now. He's at full health, and then he just runs back to lane like he's good to go. I don't know really what they could do up here, though.
Radiant's
no level
bottom
6 for the
tower
Bane,
is
no
under
level 6 for
attack.
the Axe. Not the Axe needs it that much. Thunderstruck and Z-Freak Stinger is going to take some right
Radiant's
clicks.
bottom tower is under attack.
It could glimpse him back with level 2 glimpse, but he's just not going to use it. And Nightmare goes on. They're going to try to TP onto this. Oh, they juggle it through. Zisu's going to be the one they want to go for. They're going to call on Zisu, and Juggernaut would have been the prime target there, but good on the Ancient Apparition for being there in that top lane. It was a nice try from Not Today, but it wasn't quite enough. And there's that Blink Dagger from the Brew. I feel like you should get a bottle or arcanes or something. Anything. Treads, even.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Ifrit. That's unfortunate. It's so unlucky. You didn't get a single creep from that creep wave. Smoke of Deceit from Swindle and Fly. Swindle is only got boots of speed. He also has a Sand King at his back who's got up 1,500 gold. Ball Lightning in, Ifrit in trouble. Now you can see the Sandstorm going through as well. Ifrit could call, but he's dead for top lane. Misco, now the Omni Slash doesn't proc through. Kinetic Field comes out. Nightmare's going to save him only for a second. compLexity gets 2. They might have get 3. They're going to go in. Burrow Strike. Blink. Clap's going to go. Fly in trouble. Fly's going to go down to the right. Click and smash. Ziz in trouble. Ziz is going to fall. Turns into a 2 for 3. Might even turn into a 3 for 3. Smashes Blink Dagger. Beautifully timed. They need the boulder toss. Gonna get canceled. He's gonna use it shortly, and Zissou is going to be the third to fall. Smash gets the double kill, turns into a 3 for 3. That's huge. Oh, come on! Frickin' team fight recap. God Strength pop mid. Van will pop an Invis rune as well just to get away. Dust is up. Van in trouble. Oh, but the burrow misses. Fly with level 3 burrow strike. The range is not there. He couldn't catch him. The tail end of it not going well. Ooh, Swindle. Boom. Nightmare. They need the call. They're about to get it. What a setup. What a combination.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ifrit is just going to push this tower down with it, too. Creep wave, we'll see you later. Tier 1 tower, we'll see you later. Not yet. TP's coming in. They'll defend. They could fight this. Van has God Strength in 4. He's going to Warcry away. Tower should be denied. I feel as though Not Today could have fought, although Smash was top lane, so. He's going Midas. That's it. He's decided. Stinger is about to glimpse somebody back. Ooh, Ball Lightning away. He went all the way back, though. So it's pretty much as good as getting glimpsed back. Swindle, that was awkward. It's real weird.
Here I am.
So Not Today have not even really a lead. This is pretty much even at this point. It's 100% even. Although Not Today, we're down a bit. Ifrit now not quite there when it comes to Blink Dagger. Van is going to God Strength and take down an Ancient stack. I guess that's good. Looks like he's also going Mask of Madness. His blade makes like a lightning sound when he attacks something. It's kind of weird. Fly's about to have his blink dagger. That's beautifully timed. Stinger down bottom is going to have level 6. He's sitting on boost of speed. Ice Blast is going to go bottom. Z-Freak will jump in and try to get the kill. And he'll just TP. That's a smart TP, but I think he's dead anyway. Yeah, he's going to die. He's going to shadow. Z-Freak even gets the kill, actually. The Flame Spirits do the job as he dies in the well. So that's just a TP wasted, actually. Blink on the Sand King. Fly will head home, and this is really what they're waiting for. He's level 7, though. He doesn't have his epicenter just yet. Ziz will come up here. Smash could try to jump in, but...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nice. Phase Grip's going to come out. The Blade Fury comes in, though. Ice Blast's going to go through. They need to get that clap. They get the call off as well, and Ziz is just dead. That's such a good combo. Either Nightmare or Fiend's Grip into call is so sick. It's worked out so well for Not Today. They've gotten multiple kills off of it. Uh-oh, ball letting in on the van. He's in trouble. He's already popped the Mask of Madness. He's got a Stormhammer. Burrow's about to come in. They don't even need it. TP's a bit too late. Smash is thinking about going, but he's going to get burrowed on. He might have to split here. He will. Supernova, Static Storm onto Swindlemelons. They don't have vision, though. He has Invis Rune. Fly can Sandstorm in 10. But, uh-oh, Singer, you're in trouble. Glimpse actually puts him nowhere. Smash might get the kill on Fly. Burrow strike out. They need a blink, and the right click. He's chasing him, gets the kill. Turns into a 2-for-2 as Ancient Apparition died elsewhere. Smash needs to leave, though. He's under the tier 1 tower, but he's... that kill on advantage is pretty big, though, either way. Van dying, not the best. LTB back mid. He's level 10.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
Level 2 got strength now. BKB might be a good item in this game. You already have Warcry for the Omni Slash. BKB pretty much... I don't think it makes you invulnerable, but... you can get away with a lot with a Blink BKB Mom Sven. Although it doesn't have the Blink yet, obviously. Zizu did not see that. Stinger gets away with a free ward. That's not going to get countered anytime soon. Did they smoke a vision of that? No, they didn't see the smoke.
From the tempest of battle.
And Stinger might die because of it. They're going to head into the Roche Pit. Ziz's smoke wore off. He's concerned that someone's nearby. Little does he know, Stinger has absolutely no clue what's going on. And Ziz will start on the Roche. Figuring that if they wanted to kill him, they probably could have. And well, that's it. Roche is it's done. Although if Fly's smoke runs out, will he be in range of this? No, this ward only covers this half of this. Can they see that ward? They can't see that ward, can they? They might be able to see that ward. They probably could see some stuff happening in the Roche Pit. They don't want to try to either counter that ward. They don't want to go for Roche. They kind of just leave it alone. And compLexity get it. And Ziz will have an Aegis. So that's a huge play for them. I mean, that really... what was Not Today coming back, getting the momentum, now turns into, you know, a Roche, an Aegis, and theoretically maybe some team fights going their way. Looking at today, their positioning's not great here. Z-Freak is ready to jump in. You can tell. They can stun lock him down, but it's going to be tough with all of those heroes behind him. Z-Freak now the call onto 2. They need a Stormhammer. They have to have it soon. They do get Fly. It looks like Stormhammer's going to go, but they do not get the kill on the... of course, that Supernova. Ziz coming in. There's going to be the Fiend's Grip. They'll try to go into Swindlemelons. Swindle getting low. Swindle not going to get out. Z-Freak, he's going to get right-clicked by Van. And he's just going to make it away in time. They'll turn their attention to Ziz. The Earth Charge, they get another 2-for-3 trade. Ziz in trouble. The call misses. The Stormhammer will not. The chop. But they don't have anything left really in the tank. Ziz might be able to get out. They'll body block him for the time being. There's going to be the Sun Ray. I don't know if he makes it out of here alive. They'll break off the chase. I don't think they needed to, though. They could have dove that for Aegis, although the Sand King did just respawn. So Aegis down, +2. Static Storm. Oh, Stinger just misses. The call comes in, though, and Z-Freak gonna get chopped. Epicenter not going. Fly has it. Comes back out. Ziz, there's gonna be, of course, Van walking in with an Invis rune. Warcry, Fly, goes to his death again. Ice Blast coming in. Stinger's gonna get hit. He'll die, but that's gonna be him getting the kinetic field off. But here comes Swindlemelons fighting back and forth. They needed another Stormhammer, but they just cannot find it. And all of a sudden, not today. This fight has gone horribly wrong. Double kill for Ziz. Swindlemelons with a big jump and looking for Van. Needs a stun. He'll find it, but still in trouble. They're going to dive deep for this, and they're going to get the kill. Van can Warcry. Oh, the body block from the creep wave. And that's a kill. A triple kill for Ziz. That is a huge fight coming out from compLexity. That saves the game from them. And now that's a 3,000 net worth lead that continues to dip down further and further. Big exchange coming out from the North American squad.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
What a fight. And all without Epicenter. Swindlemelons gets up to a almost full Orchid after that fight, which is very big. Z-Freak. Wow. What a hiding spot. That's, I can't believe it. I'm not sure how he got there in the first place. Did he Icarus dive into this tree line? Did he go through this way? He went through that way, okay. Uh-oh. Ziz in trouble. Are they going to Supernova? No, they will not. Sunray's going to come in. Z-Freak needs to leave, though. They'll try to chase him down. Ice Blast going to come through. Supernova. If they walk back in. Ooh, that's going to be Misko in trouble. Supernova might bring him down. The Ice Blast as well, but the call coming through, it actually misses. Going to find the Flame Break. Icarus dive goes around. The Stormhammer follows, but here comes Swindle. He might be able to get all of them, honestly. Orchid's going to go on to Misko. He'll fall. Van's looking for a Stormhammer to couple. Swindle out of mana. He just kills himself. He goes down. He goes too hard. And look, it's Misko. The rest of his team was not there yet. And compLexity give away 3 heroes for nothing, really. I mean, for a kill on Bane, for what? And then the gold graph goes back up, as you can see. Well, that's the experience graph. This is the gold graph. Well, it's really the net worth. But they do get smashed bottom. That's actually a huge kill. I don't know how that happened. Ice Blast plus Epi. Yeah, it must have been. Absolutely. What is happening in this game? Why does this keep happening? Why does my sound keep cutting out? Testing. Van's gonna pop the Mask of Madness. He'll just clear out this group. But he's pretty close with BKB. I feel like BKB is huge this game. I talked about it earlier, but for his Sven, that's a ginormous item. Stinger's like, can you not throw balls of ice at my face every 5 seconds, please? Would be great. I really want to live for once. He does have a cloak, though, so that's nice. He'll stack up the Ancients as well. It's like, Misko, please do not stop this. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Excellent. I will have to change some settings real quick as well. Excellent. That's what I wanted. All right, thank you. BKB's going to fly out for Van. Ifrit really wants to find Z-Freak. Z-Freak has Midas. He's going, I think, Ewell's next. Maybe Force Staff. Blink Call is going to go. The jump into Clap as well. And that's just a Cole coming out. The problem for Complexity's lineup right now is they really, like, if they go BKB, it's not really going to matter. I mean, Call's going to go through it. There's, like, so much physical damage. Like, maybe they get away from Stormhammer and of course, the Clap. And maybe the Storm goes for BKB. Maybe the Juggernaut goes for BKB. But if not today, find the perfect fight. I don't know if Complexity really can deal with that. It's just... And there's going to be another call. Ziz down bottom, but he's not really going to get any spins since he's going to just blade Fear away, so... I'm very concerned about Complexity this game. Even with the late game scenario of a Juggernaut getting massive, I think Warcry is huge. The BKB that Van has is huge. Juggernaut gets a kill on Axe as I look away again. That's my bad. Jug does have a Manta style, but against an Axe, that's not great. That's good against like silences that are targeted. Fiend's Grip onto Z-Freak, they find yet another kill on that hero. Z-Freak just can't find anything at this point. Complexity, this game could be way in their favor. Instead, it's a lot closer than it probably should be, just by making simple movement and positioning errors. And Swindle might get Static Storm. So Ball Lightning away. They might be able to get Ziz. And Ziz is... ooh, that Nightmare, though. Static Storm on a Swindle. Misko's still alive. Blade Fury going in. Buyback coming through from Swindle. He'll TP in, but Ziz in trouble. The Epicenter not going. BKB is going to pop. Ziz in trouble. He'll fall. And Swindle gets a kill, but now not today. Have to back away. Smash does have split. He can jump back in. He can try to go in with his ult. Will he get it off? The call. Ifrit gets back in. The double Stormhammer. The call comes in from Ifrit. Beautifully done. Not today taking this game. And they're going to take the tier 2 tower as it stands right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
Z-Freak
fortified.
barely escaping.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
My cup runneth over.
Blank Dagger after that fight is now completed for Van. This is the best type of Sven game to have. The one where you snowball. Oh, that kinetic field. Oh, Zizou. Moments away from his own death. Supernova onto Ifrit. Fly's got to get this burrow, probably, unless he calls him. There it is. Sandstorm, and Call's going to come out. I think Ifrit is still dead, though. Yeah. Nice kill. Oh, split onto Zizou. If Misko had a Blink Dagger, he could get to Ziz. Ziz will make it out. So split only for a kill on the Ancient Apparition. These sentries are just too far away, unfortunately. Ziz is going to make his way towards mid. Clear out some creeps. Let's see where he goes from here. 35 seconds before Roche is up again. How long was that Roche? Yeah, it's not that long for respawn. Smash BKB. This could be huge. He also has Vlad. TP's coming in. God's Strength's gonna go. BKB. Omni Slash not too much. Swindle's gonna get ulted. Static Storm. Beautifully placed. Swindle's gonna fall. Ziz will go down as well if they can get a couple more right clicks. Manta's gonna go. It's too late and he's done. The two biggest heroes, maybe even the three. Epi's gonna fly. Now they might find Smash the Ice Blast as well. Oh, Fly, what an epicenter. They get smashed. They'll get more, but the call into Fly, the jam. Z-Freak now getting jumped on by Van as well. He's going to go down, and 4 will go. Ifrit gets the double chop, the double slap down, the double jam, if whatever you want to call it. He goes in and he gets it done.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Not today are looking so damn good right now. This draft is looking real solid. And Complexity are out of sorts. Swindle Melons needs a BKB desperately. By the time he has that, is it really going to matter? He's going to have to go toe-to-toe with I think probably a super farm Sven. He's back up to 2.4k. He just got that Mask of Madness BKB Blink Dagger. It's disgusting. Ifrit already has a 4-staff. Smash did go down. He was looking to maybe get up to an Assault Cuirass next with a chainmail picked up, but it'll take some time. He is the most farmed hero in the game. There are double Yules coming out now from Fly and Zephyr. These might be game-changing items, but it will take time. Let's see here. And timeout. All right, cool. Just sorry everybody that's getting banned or timed out, but don't do that. Roche is up. Look how much damage he's taken. Split's gonna go. They're gonna jump in. The call on to 2. Ziz, actually, Static Storm's gonna go. He's gonna get Yules up in the air. That was maybe, or Cyclone rather. 2 dead. Not today. Not looking the best here. Ziz gonna Omni Slash. Sunray going as well. Roche, did they get the Aegis? They did. It's gonna go, but still this not today fight going horribly wrong. Van now with no BKB is gonna get up to the high ground. The Orchid's gonna go and Van is just stuck. Van is just stuck here. Van does blink down now. Swindle's actually out of mana. Oh, the Yules! The Yules! He's still out of mana. They finally bring him down. Van's gonna come back in. Now the cleanup crew is coming in. Z-Freak, the burrow. Smash can't get up there. He's gonna earn himself. Oh no! The Yules! The Yule Scepters are so good. Z-Freak finally goes down. Smash does get the double kill. An awkward ass engagement. Smash is in a lot of trouble. The Ice Blast, the Sandstorm. He will be able to blink away in 1. He'll make it out. Oh my god, that fight was something else. I actually had to cough halfway through that thing. It was not great. Alright, for the fight for complexity, should have been a lot better, but Stinger doesn't have Static Storm. He is going to right-click Zizou down. Zizou's like, I don't want any more of this. There's no more Glimpse. And Zizou will not get chased for... Maybe he will. Nah, I can't get him. Oh, Van. Van? No. Oh, Van. Oh, Stinger. That's ridiculous. That Glimpse range, though. The good old double bracer disruptor build. I'm a fan. AC's getting real close. He just needs that Hyperstone. Blink Burrow. Jump in, clap. They were baiting it the entire time. Nisco's going to get pulled. Smash pops the BKB. But there's the Static Storm. Omni slash Swindle's dead. Fly will fall next. This is going to try to TP out. He'll make it, it looks like. No, the call's just not there. God's Strength coming in. Z-Freak's like, I am probably... Oh, he two-shots him. Oh, Van. He's hitting like a Mack truck. This guy is just doing work. Van's going to finally take down this tier 1 bottom lane. Daedalus is so good on this hero. Oh, my lord.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Ice Blast sailing through.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Man, this Daedalus pickup has been huge. This game, though, again, 48 minutes was the win for E-Hug. Not today. Maybe they can get it done beforehand. I'm not sure if that's going to be important. If not today, do win this game. Complexity's still in this, obviously. It just feels like they're floundering, though. This Manta was picked up for Jug a long time ago, and since then he's not picked up another item. This Storm... The same story. He's going to desperately get to that BKB, but not today. They know they have a double damage rune on Sven. Oh, my God. Oh, they have an invis. Oh, I'll see you later, Swindle Balance. Oh, my God. He's gone, and he doesn't have buyback. Oh, no. Swindle Melons made... That's not really an error. That's just Sven getting fat. And they'll try to take the tier 2 tower bottom and maybe even a little bit more. Like, what do you buy next to your van? You have 3.6. You go, like... I don't know. What do you pick up, honestly? They already have an Assault Cuirass. You don't need that. Armlet's a little too late.
Bottom tower is under attack.
You already have a stun.
Radiant's top
You don't really
tower
need
is under
Abyssal. I mean, you
attack.
could go Abyssal, theoretically. Theoretically. Maybe you don't want the lifesteal, so you get like a Mjolnir or something?
Radiant
I don't know.
structures are fortified.
I honestly have no idea. Top lane, Ziz, TP's in. They need a feed script, and they're going to find it. Epicenter's going to go, it'll cancel it. BKB's going to come up from Van, and Blade, he doesn't have the Stormhammer. Static Storm's going to go. Nightmare, is he going to jump inside? He will. And Ziz is going to get chunked down. They're going to get a Calling Blade. They don't even need it. Fly's going to try to get out. Burst Strike. Do they have a glimpse back? They do, but they can't find anybody. Supernova's going to go. Ice Blast sailing in. They're going to throw up the Kinetic Field. Ifrit is going to get forced. The call is going to miss. Ifrit actually might fall here. Might turn into a 2-for-1. Looks like it will. Smash is going to get a jump on Fly. Fly's going to get right-clicked a couple of times. He's going to Yules him before going down. Before getting away, rather. Blink's not available for 3. Fly will head up to the north, and Smash follows him the entire way. No clap. And he jukes, and the clap won't go. He actually... Look where he blinked to. And Smash won't follow any further. So, I mean, they lose Ziz, but they do get 2 kills, so it could have been a lot worse. They also get the tier 2 tower top lane, so I think that was the right play from compLexity. Although the Jug just lost so much gold. He had to buy something, and he didn't. He does make a lot of room for this Storm Spirit, and Swindle's like, just get me towards that BKB, and I'll do the rest. Assuming he doesn't get one shot by this Sven. He's now at 5 points. Buy an item, Van. Buy goddamn item. Buy goddamn item. No! Oh, my God. Heart. It's a heart. He has a full heart. Good luck killing a Sven with Assault Cuirass Aura and Heart of Trask anytime soon. Plus Warcry. How are you going to kill this guy? Omni Slash is not going to do anything to him. The right click from the Jug is literally nothing at this point in comparison to the amount of HP and armor Sven is going to have. He's going to have like close to 4K, I'm pretty sure. I think. It's going to be, maybe not close to 4K. Well, 3.5. Whatever. Okay, Misco, they definitely saw that. So that's getting counter-warded. Ziz is going to be going for maybe MKB against the Brewmaster. Makes sense. Brew is like, I'll just get a Basher, and then we'll get this, so then we'll win the game. Roche is up in, well, I don't know, a while. Who knows?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Not today, fans.
Dire's top tower
Holding their breath
is
right
falling.
now. Around the world. As not today, we'll
Radiant's
push up
bottom
into the tier 3
tower is
tower.
under
They're going to
attack.
force out TPs.
Dire's top tower
Van is going to
under
pop the
attack.
God Strength. The Glyph is going to go,
Dire's
but
structures
Swiddle's
are
going to have to
fortified.
TP. Everybody's going to have to TP in this tier 3 tower. Blink, Stormhammer. We'll see you later, Zizou. That's just an easy kill. They don't want to get Ice Blasted. Glimpse back. Fly. Oh! No, he didn't get Glimpse back from the TP. Ball lightning back in. Omni Slash is going to go. Now the Supernova. This might be their best possible fight. But now the Phoenix. Is he going to live? No, he goes down. He doesn't have buyback. They do have the buyback on, of course, the Juggernaut. Swindle's going to get caught. Swindle's going to fall. He'll have the buyback. The Epicenter is going to go, but now the split is used from Smash. They get up, the Jug into the air with the Cyclone. Swindle's going to jump in. Nightmare's going to go. Ifrit's going to stay alive. Phoenix just gets buyback as well. Buybacks aplenty. The Sand King is back up and ready to go as well. Orchid up on the Van. Look how much damage. Double call. Yule Scepter will go. Brain Snap on his Swindle. Stormhammer cleans him up. He's down twice. The dieback. Fly Sandstorm. Big stun. Ziz gonna try to get out. Looks like he will make it away. And now Not Today will work on the base. The melee rack's about to fall here. compLexity. They have to try to defend. They have to do something. If they lose this game, they are out of the tournament. They are out of the Dota 2 Canada Cup. Not today. Looking to end it right here and now. Trying to head up into this, get to this tier 3 tower. Van has got strength and BKB now back up. The heart regen jumps right in. We've seen this before. Burrow strike. The BKB comes in. Ziz is trying to fight Omni Slash down still for 36 seconds. The innovation. Who would have thought? Mid-Sven, safe lane Brewmaster, call on to fly to bring him out. The clap goes, the dunk comes in from Ifrit to finish it off. Buy back into Sand King, and he'll get back into the fray. Although there's only 2 heroes to work with on complexity's side. And Ziz. Now there's the Thunder Strike. They have the glimpse available from Stinger. Static Storm, but he's going to Blade Fury it off, so he doesn't pop up the ultimate. Van will finish off the melee racks bottom. They'll finish off the entirety of the racks, and now Mega Creeps are there. Force call. Call gets on his Ziz. Now the Static Storm goes. Braid Sap's about to fly. Epicenter will go through, but it's just it's too late. Burrow Strike goes in, and Fly is about to go down. He'll heals himself up. He's played a magnificent game. Fly has looked so good, but Complexity have gotten outplayed. There will be the Veil coming out. Ball Lightning in. Smash pops the BKB. Glimpse all the way back through. Zissou getting just destroyed yet again. The Abyssal now done. Not today. They're making their home inside of the Complexity base, and this is going to be it. TP away from Ifrit. He will get out in time. Clap is up. And Smash and Van. Abyssal coming out to Swindle. Swindle almost going down. That damage was ridiculous, but they do get the kill. So I believe the way the rules work is we play tiebreakers until one team has 2 wins or 1 full cycle is complete. Van's in trouble. Van does get destroyed. Glimpse back onto Z-Freak. So Complexity, it's not looking great. They're going to go for a Maelstrom. They're going in for all out. We need a counter push. We've got to deal with these dumbass Mega Creeps. Our base is dying all around us, and they've held so far. I mean, besides losing all of their buildings. Swindle might die to creeps here. If he's not careful. He's lucky to be alive. He's going to get forced into the well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh! This is so difficult. Refresher. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't need that heart. You don't have enough mana, dude. I don't think he has enough mana. I'm going to be out. Although he is level 25, so he can also buy back if needed. Smash, he's got that Abyssal Blade and... Well, game's not over yet, but it would take a miracle of all miracles for Complexity to win this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the standard that I would set here in this situation. So it sets up a match between Not Today versus E-Hug, where it doesn't super matter. Although I'm sure one team would rather play Leviathan and one team would rather play against Summer's Rift, or maybe both teams rather play Leviathan, who knows. Swindle gets out. Brings back in. Storm. Yeah, see, that was a really good play. BKB'd up, and Visco's probably going to die. Ghost Scepter comes out, the call on to 2, and Van just chops away. The Refresher goes out. Z-Freak's going to go down as well. The chop comes in, the triple kill from Ifrit. Zizou's going to go down as well. All 4 dead. Fly, the only remaining survivor, and GG will finally be called at 39 minutes into the game. The Abyssal Fly, they're going to well dive, and that's it, man. Fly actually gets out. Well played, Complexity, but not today. Unbelievable game coming out from the Peruvian squad. Absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to seeing their games as we move forward here. We should have another game coming up next. Van with 17.1 fantasy points, 796 GPM. That is quite a stat to behold. So with that being said, game number 3 of today should be coming up soon. E-Hug versus Not Today, the grudge match. I should say the rubber match. Who will be able to choose their destiny as we move into the playoffs? We know both of them are going, but who's going to make it into what part of the bracket? We'll wait and see. Guys, stick around. Again, my name is Maut. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back in just a bit. Follow me at Maut Dota.